Hello, welcome back to Database channel. So today I will show you how to make waterfall chart. So this chart can be used to show the cumulative effect of positive and negative amount based on a starting value. And for this example, I will show you the monthly net cash flow amount in the waterfall chart. So I have this data, net cash flows with starting value 70,000 and the months are from April until March. So next to the data, I have 5 columns: float, positive, negative, start, and end. So the float is a calculated amount for a series that will be hidden in the complete chart. It creates a starting point for the up and down series in the chart. So down below the red bar, this is the float amount. And then for the positive and negative column, it is I just want to move or divide this value into the positive and negative. And then for the start, this amount, the initial value when the periods begin, and then the end is the value in the end periods. So first, before we calculate the float, we will calculate the positive and negative. So here I will use the min and max function. So for the positive I will use max, and then I will choose sorry, it's not in this start line row but in the April. So max is P5 and 0. Okay, and then for the negative, so we will add the negative value in front of min, so the value in the negative will be positive in this column. Okay, because the only things that we need is just to move this value into the designated column. Okay, then after that you can just drag and drop the function for the rest of the row. Okay, and then for the float value, the initial float values I will set to 50,000. Okay, same here. Okay, for the next I want to ask you to pay attention more in detail of this section. So first, to calculate the float value in April is we use the sum function between the start value and then the positive value, the start value and then the positive value, okay, minus the negative value. Okay, but for the for May, the function will little bit different. We will sum the value of float value of April and then the positive value, okay, minus negative value in May. Okay, after that we can drag and drop for the rest of the column, for the rest of the row, like this. Okay, and then almost finished. Now we calculate the end value. This is the sum of March value, positive, plus the positive value, and then minus nothing, minus 0. Okay, like this. Okay, after this select all data from C2 until H2 from this row, float positive until the end of the float point in the D18. Okay, and then we click insert and insert stock column. Okay, so sorry, and then after this I will zoom or enlarge the chart. Okay, and then right click on the float bar and then click format data series and then choose the fill and line option and then choose no fill. Okay, and then click for the positive value, positive bar, and then fill with green color. Click again for the negative and then fill with red, and for the start bar and the end bar fill with gray. Okay, now after this select on the series option. Okay, and then change the cap width into 10%. Now we are almost ready, and for the last touch delete the legend and then change the title. This time I will use Waterfall Chart, and your waterfall chart is ready. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoy it, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. See you next video.